Hi guys, welcome to this new episode of an open journal where I'm talking about brain health and healthy practices that are good for your mental health. Today I want to talk about something that I have observed and read in a lot of books, which actually I was pretty amazed to discover. So, Hamisha people say, na, it's you versus you. It's never you versus you, it's you versus your brain. Have you noticed that when you are doing something, there is a certain kind of awareness that is aware of what you're doing. Let's say आपने बोला कि मैं रोज़ 6 बजे उठूँगा या उठूँगी and आप नहीं उठ रहे हो. So there's at the back of your mind, this whole nagging feeling because your brain records and knows everything about your behaviors. It records and it knows everything about your behaviors. So you can cheat anyone. You can cheat your parents, your siblings, your partners, your friends, but you cannot cheat your brain. You cannot get away with that. And what happens is, so all these techniques like meditational techniques like transcendental meditation or vipassana, all these things basically increase your metacognition, which is the ability of you to sharpen the awareness of how your brain is looking at you. So at all times your brain is looking at you, but sometimes because you're not aware of that brain, you kind of keep indulging in bad habits. That's why they say meditation is really important. It's important for focus. It's very important for metacognition, the ability to look at yourself from the bird's eye view, because in some people that ability is very heightened. So they have controlled habits, they have very monitored habits, and with some people they live reckless, because that ability of looking at yourself from a third point of view, from a bird's eye view, is not developed. And उसके लिए आपको meditation वगैरह करना होता है because it's an ability, it's kind of like a, wouldn't want to say a muscle, but it's a skill that needs to be developed over a period of time. So when people say that it's me versus me, it's not you versus you, it's you versus your brain. Two completely different things. In your brain you may know everything, we all know at a basic level, right, कि सुबह उठना अच्छा है, एक्सरसाइज करना अच्छा है, और ड्रिंक्स नहीं करनी चाहिए, और ये नहीं करना चाहिए, और वो करना चाहिए. बट फिर भी हम में से कितने लोग उन चीज़ों को में इंडल्ज करते हैं, राइट? वी इंडल्ज इन बैड हैबिट्स, वी डू. We get carried away, we indulge in bad habits, and that is what basically leads to all the conflict and all the disturbances in our life, right? So very important to understand that you are not your brain. Your brain is a separate entity that is constantly watching you, and to a great deal your self-confidence will also depend on how much you do as you say, because your brain is recording everything. So people say कि हमारे को सारी memories subconscious mind में है, but वही सबकॉन्शियस में दूसरों के लिए मेमोरीज, जो फ्रेंड्स के साथ और फैमिली के साथ जो मेमोरीज है, वो खुद के साथ भी जो बनाए हुए मेमोरीज है वो भी है, सो बेसिकली anything that every time that you faltered, any time that you have not rose to the occasion, or any time that you have done something that you tell yourself that I will not do, that is instantly recorded in your brain. And then your brain says that, oh, this person is not reliable, this person doesn't behave the way they say they behave, and this basically takes your confidence completely down. That's why most people that you must have seen in the world who are really confident are people who do what they say. They follow it through. Whatever they've said, they follow it through. If they decide one thing, then they stick to that decision and they follow it through. So two things are very important in my opinion. Developing a degree of metacognition, so you're able to monitor yourself better, and your, your, uh, you know, your, uh, 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 subconscious mind is a lot more brought in the forefront. And second is basically just not trying to cheat your brain. You never can. It will never be successful. You can never cheat your brain. And the more you cheat your brain, well, technically you can, but the more you cheat your brain, the more you will lose self confidence, the more you will feel like an imposter. And there will come a day where it will compound and you will lose all self respect, and you will start indulging in more self sabotaging behaviors. So, my recommendation and my advice, and this is not coming from, I'm not a medical expert, I'm just talking about my experiences. And yeah, of course, there's been phases in my life when I have not listened to what my brain is saying, and I've just done and I've indulged in like a lot of unhealthy self-sabotaging habits for like the temporary kick, the temporary fun. And surely, I mean, that was all recorded by my brain, and it led to a lot of issues with then starting to develop limiting beliefs in me. I started feeling like, oh my god, I started feeling the imposter syndrome a lot. I started feeling like guilty all the time. I started feeling like, that I cannot, even trust my own self. And that's not a good feeling, because you are all you have. So, आप अगर खुद को ही नहीं trust कर पा रहे हो, तो then you're in deep waters, right? You're in trouble. So be sure to meditate, build metacognition a great deal, and be sure that you don't cheat your brain. The more you will be in alignment with your brain, which is very wise and knows everything that is good for you, the more in alignment and happier you will be. So this was my topic for today, and I hope it helped some of you. If there are any questions, please leave them in the comments. And thank you for joining me on this episode. I will keep uploading these nuggets of my personal experiences and what I've learned. And of course, I would love to know all about your journey and experience with the ups and downs of your life as well. See you in the next episode.